Jerome Powell hints at more aggressive Fed rate hikes to fix inflation. Guys, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Basically, this is going to be catastrophic to the housing market. Why? Look, check this out. Right now, we are already seeing a huge downturn in the housing market, right? It's clear as day. The market does not lie. The data does not lie. Look at this. Here was the peak here in June. Now we're seeing huge drop. That is a huge steep drop right now that's happening. That's basically in like 2 months. And now the Jerome Powell hinting that inflation is raging, it's out of control. They have to raise it. They're going to raise probably 75 points in September. That is going to basically really kill the housing market. Right now, the housing market is going through crazy turmoil. Look at what's happening to the economy, right? With the inflation, it's making everything more expensive. Right now, we have rent at record high. Rent has never been so expensive in the United States. And basically, people are spending more and more to just live, right? Everything in the market, energy has gone up. Everything is going up. And houses have been going up like crazy. We're in a huge housing bubble. Now, in order to bring down inflation, the sad part is that the Feds basically have to keep raising rates until it stabilizes and it still comes down and it starts coming down. Now, when they start talking about how, yeah, look, we had a great July. In July, it wasn't above 9.1%, which showed that the growth wasn't there and that it slightly came down to 8.5, right? Which is good, right? We're far from over. Remember, we need to get to about 2%, right? That's huge. So we're going to see what the inflation report is in September, right? At the beginning of September, we'll find out what August is like. But even if August says it's 8.1, right? We are still very far from that 2%. So you will definitely see interest rates go up regardless, because the key right now is bring down inflation as much as possible, which is basically shrinking the economy, sucking dollars out of the economy. Now, when this hits, when these new Fed rate hikes hit, what is going to happen is when banks are the ones that borrow the money from the Feds, right? So right now the Fed rate is between 2.25 to 2.5, right? So basically banks go to the Feds and they borrow at this rate. Then the banks turn around to us and lend us the money that they borrowed from the Feds to us for like 6% or 5%, and they make that spread, right? So when the Feds raise their rates, then they have to raise their rates to us, right? Because remember, the banks are in it to make money. By raising the interest rates, and now the government is able to pay back the money that they printed faster. Now, the problem is, like I said, the economy will shrink. So then they will be generating less tax revenue. But the idea right now is that we need to cut government spending and we need to basically pay off our debt. And I know it sounds incredibly hard to do, because it is incredibly hard to do. We have been living basically, with debt and debt and debt for so long that it basically has become part of our normal life. And now we're going to see what the implications of that is. We as a whole, we need to start in general, possibly living a little bit below our means, because when we have high inflation, that basically means that it's going to cost so much more just for the basics, and there's not going to be enough money left over for the fun toys. But when the Feds basically lowered the rates to zero, giving free money out to everybody in the community, people went in and they bought stuff that they most likely didn't need. It's like throwing gasoline into a fire, makes the economy just explode with commerce, and then it's not sustainable. And then we need to start paying back all that money that we borrowed. Well, that's where we are right now, basically paying off our debt. And it is painful, guys. Inflation is painful, but regardless, it's something that we must do. Now, look, I'm just going to say that things are going to start looking kind of rough if the Feds do raise the rates. If inflation is below 8.5 right here, I think things will be a lot better. People will have just people are going to feel better. If we hit if we could go down to 7.9, for example, people are going to be super duper happy. That might start making the economy pump a little bit. Now, if we stay around 8.5 or higher, man, people are going to freak out big time, okay? So that's kind of scary things right there to really look for. Now, I'm thinking it's going to be lower. That's my personal opinion. I think people are going to be happy. But man, I hope it is not higher than 8.5. I'll tell you that. Because that's basically, it shows that that whatever the feds have done has not worked. So that's something to look for. Now, I know that gas has gone down a little bit. That's definitely going to help. But let's see how the whole economy looks, and let's see what the report says. So, okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for everyone who's been watching my videos and supporting my channel and, leaving comments and liking my videos. Thank you guys so much. It means so much to me. Now, if you're new to my channel and you like what I have to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.